It was a sunny afternoon on Sweet Street, in Monkey Madness Kingdom, where every building was made of candy and the air always smelled like freshly baked cookies. At the end of the street stood the famous Cookie Castle, home to the world's silliest chef, Captain Crumbs, a gingerbread man with a big white chef's hat and a cookie mustache. He was known far and wide for his wacky recipes and his love of creating the craziest cookies ever imagined. Today, Captain Crumbs had a brilliant idea to bake the biggest rainbow cookie tower ever. He called his friends, Sprinkles the unicorn, Dizzy the donut dog, and Muffin the mouse, to help with this monumental task. Sprinkles the unicorn, with her colourful manner and tail, loved anything with rainbows. She flew in, her wings leaving a trail of sparkles behind her. "This is going to be magical," as she said, her eyes twinkling. Dizzy the donut dog, a round little pup with donut-shaped spots on his fur, bounced in with excitement. He was a bit clumsy but always full of enthusiasm. "Let's get rolling," he barked, accidentally knocking over a pile of flour. Muffin the mouse, a tiny, clever mouse with chocolate chip ears, scurried in, carrying a whisk almost as big as she was. "I've got the recipe ready," as she squeaked. The friends got to work. Captain Crumbs mixed up a huge batch of dough, his doughy arms swirling the spoon like a whirlwind. Sprinkles added rainbow sprinkles, creating a colourful storm as she flew above the bowl. Dizzy tried to help by rolling dough balls, but he kept tripping over his own tail, causing the dough to go flying. Muffin was busy organising the baking trays, but things quickly turned chaotic. Flour flew everywhere, covering Dizzy in a white cloud. Muffin tripped over a rolling pin and landed in a bowl of chocolate chips. Sprinkles, trying to avoid a flying dough ball, accidentally tipped over a jar of marshmallows, sending them raining down. Captain Crumbs, still stirring furiously, didn't notice the chaos building around him. Finally, the cookie dough was ready. The friends worked together to stack the dough balls into a tower. Higher and higher it grew, until it almost touched the ceiling of Cookie Castle. Dizzy, standing on his back legs, placed the last dough ball on top. But as he wobbled, the tower began to shake. "Oh no," squeaked Muffin, her whisk held high in alarm. "Hold on tight," shouted Captain Crumbs, his mustache quivering. But it was too late. The giant cookie tower wobbled and wiggled before collapsing in a massive cookie crumble. Dough balls rolled everywhere, sprinkles scattered like confetti, and the friends were covered in cookie crumbs from head to toe. For a moment, everything was quiet. Then Captain Crumbs, his hat askew and his doughy face smeared with chocolate, burst out laughing. "Well, that didn't go quite as planned." Sprinkles giggled, shaking the crumbs from her wings. Dizzy rolled around, trying to lick the dough off his pores. Muffin popped out of a pile of dough, her whisk still in hand, and started laughing too. They looked around at the cookie-covered castle and couldn't stop giggling. "I think we've made the best cookie mess ever," said Muffin. Captain Crumbs smiled. "How about we make a new recipe? The Cookie Crumble Crunch." And so, with lots of laughter and teamwork, they turned their cookie catastrophe into a delicious new treat. From that day on, Sweet Street wasn't just known for the biggest cookies, it was also the best place for the most giggle-filled, cookie-covered adventures. In Monkey Madness Kingdom. That's all, folks. It's time to clean up. Please follow for more. Thank you.